Welcome to your maths class, children. Happy morning to you all. Chapter 3, continuation of your exercise 3.3. Last session we completed up to problem number 4, and today we will continue with problem number 5. As it is always, I told you, you just please observe the class, you listen the class, you watch the video. I will send you the notes as a PDF. That time you can copy down in your max separate rough note for your reference. Now shall we move on to the problems, children? Yes. Problem number 5. Write the mean and extreme terms in the following ratios and check whether they are in proportion. We have to check whether they are in proportion. Already I told you what is the proportion. That is AB equal to you have to prove that the mean of the extremes equal to mean of the product of the extremes. Sorry children, product of the extremes equal to product of the mean. If they both are equal, then it is a proportion. Okay, so let us move on to the problems, children. 78 liters is to 130 liters and 12 bottles is to 20 bottle. These are the two things, two ratios they had given. So solution 78 is to 130 as to 12 is to 20. So extreme terms, already I told you what are all the extreme terms. For example, A is to B is to C is to D means A and D are the extremes. Here in the A place you have 78 and in the B place you have 130 and in C place you have 12 and in D place you have 20. So the extreme terms are, so what are the extremes? In the edges what are the numbers present? 78 and 20. So they both are the extreme terms. Then mean terms are 130 and 12. Now product of extremes. What is the meaning of product, children? Multiplication. So 78 into 20 is equal to 1560. Product of the mean equal to 130 into 12 is equal to 1560. Therefore, product of both the extremes and means, both the answers are equal. So, therefore, 78 is to 130 and 12 is to 20 are in proportion. Have you all understood, children, what is proportion? Proportion means the product of the extremes and the product of the means both should be equal. Both the answers are equal means then it is a proportion. Now, let us move on to the second subdivision. 400 gram is to 50 gram and 25 rupees is to 625 rupees. So solution 400 is to 50 as 25 is to 625. So what are the extremes terms are here, children? 400 and 625 are the extreme terms. And what are the mean terms here? 50 and 25. Now product of the extremes equal to 400 into 625 equal to what we are getting? 2,50,000. And product of the mean equal to 50 into 25 is equal to 1,000 to 50. Is it both are equal, children? No. Both the answers are different. So they are not in proportion. So product of extreme is not equal to product of means. Therefore 400 is to 50 and 25 is to 625 are not in proportion. Shall we move on to next problem, children? Yes, problem number 6. The America's famous Golden Gate Bridge is 6,480 feet long with 756 feet tall tower. A model of this bridge exhibited in a fair in 60 feet long with a 7 feet tall tower is the model in proportion to the original bridge. So we want to find the model in the proportion as well as the original bridge. Both are in equal proportion or not. We have to find. This is the American famous Golden Gate Bridge diagram. So let us move on to the problem, children. Solution. The ratio of Golden Gate Bridge and its model are 6480 is to 756 as to 60 is to 7. So what are the extreme terms? 6480 and 7 are the extreme terms. 756 and 60 are the mean terms. So product of extreme equal to 6480 into 7, which is equal to 45,360. Product of the mean equal to 756 into 60 equal to 45,360. So now both the answers are equal. Product of extremes equal to product of mean. Therefore, the model is in proportion to the original bridge. So the model is proportion. Whatever the model they exhibited in the fair, that is equal to the original bridge. Therefore, the model is in proportion to the original bridge. Okay, children. Now, let us move on to the objective type question. Now, in exercise 3.3, the problems are over. Now, let us move on to the objective type. Question number 7. Which of the following ratios are in proportion? You know how to find the proportion now. How will you find, children? Yes, same. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. If both the answers are equal, then they are proportion. Now let us see the problems now. Option A 3 is to 5, 6 is to 11. Option B 2 is to 3, 9 is to 6. Option C 2 is to 5, 10 is to 25. Option D 3 is to 1, 1 is to 3. So these are the options they are given. You have to find whether they are in proportion. Option A you take 3 is to 5, 6 is to 11. So what are the extreme numbers 3 and 11? So 3 11s are, you will be getting 33. Okay, product of the mean 5 and 6. 5 6 are 30. Now they are not in proportion because the values are not equal. 30 and 33 you are getting. Now option B you take. 2 is to 3, 9 is to 6. So what are the product of extremes now? 2 and 6. 2 6 are 12. Product of the mean 3 and 9. 3 9s are 27. So both are different. So this is also not in proportion. Option C you take. 2 is to 5, 10 is to 25. What are the extreme numbers present here? 2 and 25. So 2 25s are 50. Product of the mean. What are the mean numbers present here? 5 and 10. So 5 into 10 is equal to 50. Now you can observe that both the answers are equal. Therefore these ratios are in proportion. Okay. Now option D also we will check. 3 is to 1, 1 is to 3. So what are the extreme products now? 3, 3, 3. That is 3 into 3, 9. 1 into 1. Product of the mean, 1 into 1, 1. So they are not in proportion. So now option C. The extreme points are 2 and 25. 2 into 25, 50. And the mean product of the mean 5 into 10, 50. Now both the answers, product of the mean as well as product of the extreme, both the answers are 50. So they are in proportion. So option C is your answer. Option C 2 is to 5, 10 is to 25. Now next, 8th problem. If the ratios formed using the numbers 2, 5, x, 20 in the same order are in proportion, then x is option A 50, option B 4, option C 10, option D 8. So what are the values actually they are given? 2, 5, x, 20. Okay children. Now solution. Now take the product of the mean. What is the mean? 5 and x. So 5 into x. 5x equal to 2 into 20. That is product of the extreme is equal to product of the means. Now next step, you bring this 5 down. X is equal to 2 into 20 divided by 5. 5 you can cancel in 24 times. So 5 4s are you will get. So 4 2s are 8 is your answer. So option D is your answer. Now let us move on to the problem number 9. If 7 is to 5 is in proportion to x is to 25, then x is option A 27, option B 49, option C 35 and option D 14. Solution the same like what we did the before sum, the same model. Product of the extremes equal to product of means. So you just multiply the means. 5 into x 5x, 7 into 25. Next step, you bring this 5 to the denominator. X is equal to 7 into 25 by 5. You can cancel 5, 25 5 times. 5 5s are 25. Cancel. So now multiply the numerator 7 into 5. 35 is your answer. That is your option C is your answer. Okay children. So now today's session is over. So let us continue with next session. Continue with unitary method. That is your next exercise 3.4. Let us continue that in the next session. So don't forget children, today's notes you just solve it once in your rough note and send it to your concerned teachers. Okay children, have a nice day. Thank you.